Assalamu alaikum, ya tulab. Assalamu alaikum, students. Today we are starting with lesson 1 in this brand new course, Read Names in Arabic. And we will not only read the names, but we will also learn how to write these names. And we'll take it step by step. So although we will look at the whole name in Arabic, we will initially only write certain sounds first. And in lesson 1, we are looking at the A sounds. So A, read the following boy names. First one, Ahmad. Then we have Anwar. And thirdly, Ashraf. Ahmad, Anwar, Ashraf. We notice that each name contains two sounds. So now we're looking at how these names are written in Arabic. So we're looking at B. Let's see how they are written in Arabic. And firstly, again, we're looking at number 1, Ahmed. We see it starts with a sound and it has another after the m. Ahmed. Same with Anwar, starts with a and it has a second sound. And then thirdly, Ashraf starts again with and then another sound. And there are many names with this pattern in Arabic, like Akbar, Aslam, and so on. So they all will be written basically with the same principle as far as the sounds are concerned. So the sounds in Arabic, remember Arabic is written from right to left. So the first sound in Ahmed is there. The first sound in Anwar is here. And the first sound in Ashraf is the letter in red in each case. Now where's the second sound? In the Roman script, which is here, we see the letters written in red. However, in the Arabic, we only see the first letter written in red, but the second sound you cannot see because I will write it on now. Remember, the actual vowels in Arabic are written with strokes and curls. So the first in Ahmed will show with a stroke on the first letter. And the same with the in Anwar, in Ashraf, So there you see the as, 3 strokes. If we do the last one again, in Ashraf. Then we have another as we said, before the final sound. Ahmad. So ad. In the Arabic word, the second sound is preceded by a m sound. So in Arabic, the m is the third letter. And in number 2, Anwar, the sound is preceded by the w. Thirdly, Ashraf. Here the sound is preceded by the r sound. So ra. So ma, wa, ra. So in the Arabic, we see there's the m. In Anwar, that would be the w. In Ashraf, that would be the r. So how do we make the sounds on these letters? We put a stroke on the m to show ma. On the w, wa. And on the r, ra. So that will give you Ahmed. Second one, Anwar. And thirdly, Ashraf. Okay, so let me write the first in these names. In the case of Ahmed, we make a stroke down, then we put the Hamza on, and then the sound will be right on top. But let me do the second one in Anwar. Again, downward stroke, and then a Hamza on top. In the third name, Ashraf, again, a downward stroke, and Hamza on top. So let's write the sounds. So in order to write the first in Ahmed, we will write, as I said, the alif, the hamza, and now the In Anwar, we make the alif, the hamza, and the stroke. And in the name Ashraf, the first again is the alif followed by the hamza and then the stroke. So that is the first letter, ah. The second letter in each case, in the name Ahmad, as we said, the second is on the sound. So that is the In Anwar, it's on the w, and in Ashraf, it's on the r sound. So to make the a ma sound, we put the stroke on the and to make it wa, is the wow, we put the wa, and to make it ra, we'll put it ra. So those are the sounds in these names. And as I said, this will apply to all other names or words in Arabic with this, which is the af'al pattern. So the same principle will be used in all names that have this pattern. And this is known as the af'al pattern. So the first letter will always be a hamza, which is a, and then we use the ayn and the lam to show the pattern. So the first a will be on the first letter a, and the second a will be on the letter before the last one. Okay, so once again, Ahmad, a and a. Anwar, starting with a, Ashraf, the same. Okay, so these letters, the a and the l, they can be replaced by other letters because this just shows the formula. So this is the formula, and these letters can be replaced by any other three letters. Okay, so let's go to the next few notes in terms of what we've seen here. Let's look at the following. So in Arabic, basically, the a sounds are represented by a stroke above the letter. So here the line represents any letter, and then the a sound will be that stroke. The first a sound, a is called fatha in Arabic. Fatha is written on top of the hamza, which is supported by a downward stroke, which is called alif. So we have a alif, and on top we have the hamza, and then the a is written on top. That's at the beginning of the words. At the beginning of words, the first a will always be written like that in these particular type of names. And the second a, right, if we look at this here, so the initial a in each name is written like that, a. And the second a is written on top of the sound it follows. So depending, Ahmad, so it's ma. So then that a will be written on the sound. And Ashraf, the a will be written on the r sound, etc. I hope that is clear. Let's move on. So now here we are going to compare the sounds. So let's enlarge it a bit. Right, so once again, number one, Ahmed, the first a is that one there. And the second a, which is on top of the so that ma sound, ma, is the ma. So a, and then ma, and de, Ahmed. If we look at number two, once again, the first a is there, right? And the second one follows the w, so it's wa. So that wa is shown there. Anwar. And number three, the first a once again, Ashraf, and the second a follows the ra, so that is the Ashraf. Right. I hope that is clear. Right, now we're looking at D, and here we see there are variations in writing different sounds and letters in Arabic. and we're only looking at the sound. So the first one, let's enlarge it. The first sound can be written on, like I said, the hamza, which is on top of the alif. So that will give you the sound, right? Secondly, it can just be on an alif, so that will also give you Thirdly, it can just be on top of the hamza, so that will still give you So ah. And finally, it can be on any other letter. So if this stroke represents the letter, that dot represents the letter, then the will be written on top. Okay. Right. So as we explained, in all of these names, Ahmad, Anwar, Ashraf, or any other name with that two as, like Akbar, Akmal, any other name with that two sounds. The first one will always be written like that. So you're not going to write it like this one here, or like this. Although those possibilities exist in other, when the sound appears elsewhere in the word. But if it's at the beginning of words in Arabic, it will always appear like this, unless it's a different type of word, right? So in other types of words, it could also appear like the second one here. But these ones that we explained will all be like this here. Okay. And the second will always be on the letter. So whatever the letter is there, so it will look like this. I hope that is clear. Once again, if we look at Ahmad, then the first must be written like that. Then you have your letter and then the second will be on top of that letter, and then your final letter. Okay, so Ahmad, Anwar, Ashraf, Akmal, Akbar, etc. will all have the same pattern. Okay, I hope you understand. Shukran. Wassalam.